Who's that revving outside? Oh my god. Can you stop revving in my driveway? Thank you. What is going on, guys? Vuxury here. In today's video we will be reviewing the brand new BMW 3 Series. This year is the 2011. Starting off, we have the 328i. This is the base model and this is as base as you can get. It's rear-wheel drive and everything. In the middle we have the 335i M Sport. This one is a X-Drive model, so that means it has all-wheel drive. And lastly, we have the BMW 335iS. So this is a sportier version of the M Sport, but then again, I do not know. The bumper seems to be different and a few other things, but we'll get into that on the review. So I would like to give a shout out to Sky for letting me review this car, and I would also like to shout out LG Splash and Blocks Wheels. Anyways, before things happen, we're going to go into reviewing the 328i, so we will finally do that now. Alrighty, first we're going to go over exterior details. Since this is a regular 3 Series, it actually does get the upgraded headlights with a DRL right there. I think it does get xenon headlights or either LED, I'm not sure. This does get a LED turn signal, and this shell is actually 3D modeled, otherwise it would have looked weird. So shout out to Sky for doing that. Right here we have the headlight washer. We have sensors modeled in. I'm pretty sure this is a tag holder or either a tow hook. It really depends on the car and whatever. Down here we have fog lights. We have the lower bumper, which actually has 3D bits in there. We have a 3D grille, which is a kidney grille with the chrome surround. 3D badge, and this is the placement for the plate. Alrighty, so here's the rear bumper and exhaust. You actually get 2 exhausts. All of the trims actually get these LCI taillights, as this is a 2011 year. Back here we have a modeled backup camera with the modeled tag lights, another 3D badge. Coming down below, it just seems like there's an exhaust tube and a little bit of the muffler right there, which is really nice. We also have 5-spoke wheels that come on this 328i. A turn signal right there, and here are the regular mirrors, which are really cool. Here's the overall look of the car. Nothing too crazy. We have a tail fin antenna, which is also cool, but now let's get into the driving experience. Like you may have seen in the credits, the startup and idle are from Blocks Wheels, but the rev sound are from LG Splash. So let's get into that startup and idle, then we'll rev it. Alrighty, so now we're gonna actually go ahead and drive this 328i, so let's get it on the road. This is a rear-wheel drive model, so it can do donuts, but yeah. Let's go over lighting before we hit the road though. Since this does have the new lighting system, when I get out the car or turn it off, those basically go off. Here's the front turn signals. Here's the high beams, low beams with the DRL, horn. So yeah. Oh shoot, we got some traffic coming, we gotta go. Alright, so here's 40 miles per hour, 50, 60. We're just gonna go for our top speed right here. Alright, there we go. We're just about passing 100 miles per hour. That's 110, 120, and 130 miles per hour top speed. So there's nothing much to it. Let's see what gear we can actually do donuts in. I'm gonna assume third, so we're gonna try third. Okay, you can also do really slow ones, but Who cares about the slow ones? Let's go crazy. Alright. Yeah, we going crazy. Alright, that's enough tire, you know. Gotta return the car in one piece, you know what I mean. Alrighty, so overall, this is a nice car if you just want a good daily driver. It's not too loud or too crazy compared to some cars, so yeah, just keep that in mind. The M3 is obviously the crazy one, so there's nothing much to it. Alrighty, so I'm not sure which one is the higher trim between these two. I'm gonna assume that the M Sport's is the better one, but there is an IS, so we're gonna start off with the IS. Starting off, we have a few differences over the 328i, one being the engine, which you obviously can't see, but this actually has a more powerful inline 6 motor, so keep that in mind. We have the same front details as the other one, but as you can see, there's a completely different bumper design compared to the 328. That one also had fog lights, which I forgot to mention, but it's all good. The kidney grill is slightly different. We have a black surround with chrome inserts. We have a 3D BKM logo. On this one, we also have 5-spoke wheels, but they actually look a lot different. These actually look like some rip-off AMG wheels, but that's not the point of this video. As you see, the rear is completely different. We have a small diffuser, we have 2 exhausts, and we have some cutouts that look similar to the M3 model, which is also pretty cool. This one actually has a sunroof, which is a nice touch. The mirrors are also this kind of black color. They don't have a carbon fiber weave, so I'm just going to assume that they're a black color. So now we're going to start off with lights and then we'll get into the sound. But of course, we have to get in the car to hear it. So let's listen to Vuxuryy's startup and idle for this vehicle. So the rev sound was made by LG Splash once again. Let's go over lighting. Turn signals, high beams, low beams, high beams, horn. This doesn't have fog lights. I'll showcase fog lights later on with the next trim. So let's take this one for a drive. This should be a lot faster as it's not a base model. Alrighty, that's 60 miles per hour already. That's 80. That's 100. Let's keep it going. That's 120. That's 140. 155 miles per hour top speed. What I'm assuming is that this is a limited top speed because this vehicle might have more power to pass that. Knowing BMW, it is most likely a limited top speed at 155 miles per hour. So there's probably a speed that this actually goes, so keep that in mind. Well, this happened. What I'm gonna assume is somebody stole the 328i and they did a flip. They did a Fortnite move. So we're just gonna act like nothing happened and we're gonna move on to the 335i M Sport X Drive. So as you see, same headlights, same thing from the other trim, but we have fog lights, and if we come over to the rear, we have a different bumper, different wheels. We still have a sunroof, but this is missing the antenna fin for some reason, and that's pretty much it. So let's go over to similar sounds and such. As you see, pretty much the same. Alright, let's take this one for a drive. It might have an altered top speed or whatever. This one obviously has a better launch, so yeah. As you can see, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. So yeah, it actually goes 5 miles per hour slower, which is pretty pointless. I would honestly just get this trim. I think it looks slightly better because you also do get fog lights on this one, which also look cool. The spec is also really nice with the different choice of 5-spoke wheels. Highly recommend it. Oh god, not again. Welcome to the BMW M3 section of the video. On my left, we actually have my dream car, the BMW M3, otherwise known as the E92 M3. This is my exact dream car spec. We have the space gray with these silver wheels. Really nice combo. This is my exact dream car right here, exact spec, can't go wrong. Right here though, we have the beast. We have the BMW M3 GTS, otherwise known as the E92 M3 GTS. This is a track-based M3, and it was also a limited production car. Not sure if it's still going to be a limited time car once the update comes out, but we'll have to see. So let's go over detail on my dream spec and my dream car. So I think this is the plate holder because my teacher's car had this. We have sensors all over it. The M3 does get lower style headlights, lower quality, I guess you can say. Not lower quality, but not as advanced as the 335i. I don't know why BMW did this, but it's really weird. So this is actually halogen. I think the lights are actually xenon, and it actually has halogen angel eyes, which is really weird as is the M3 and not a 335i. We have the kidney grills with the silver surround. We have a BKM logo that's also 3D. The bumper of the front really changes the look of this car. It looks really good. I like the look overall. I mean, why wouldn't I? It's my dream car. Being an M3, we have a big bulge on the hood. We have some vents. Some of these vents are fake. I think it's the side ones. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. We actually have the M3 mirrors. This gets their own mirrors. They actually fold too, so don't let that fool you right there. Here's the side profile. Since this is a M3, it's actually a little bit thicker compared to the 335i. We have 4 exhausts with a detailed muffler below, another 3D insert right there, totally different bumper as this is a M3. The antenna is actually back. We have a black roof coming on along. We have the turn signal that's actually right there. On a real life one, it would say M3, and it's just a nice cutout, so that's really cool. Not too sure about the fenders, if they're changed or not, let me know. We got some silver wheels, my favorite touch about the car. And that's just about it. As far as the outside detail, we also have this lip spoiler, but that's pretty much it. So this was actually a unintentional sound collab on this car. Basically, we were waiting on the M3 sounds, but LG Splash forgot to send them over. So I basically made a M3 sound as a joke. And what I mean by joke is saying that, oh, we already know that LG's sound is going to turn out better. So I just made it as a joke as we waited for LG sounds just to mess around with it, because I did drive this car before this review and it was really fun. You know, my sounds ended up being used. So the rev and driving sound are by me, but the startup and idle are actually from Vuxury. So shout out to Vuxury once again. Let's go over the startup and idle and the rev sound that I made. Bear with me, the sounds are actually lagging. So since this is a M3, it actually does have different headlights. Like I said, as you see, those are halogen. Here's the high beam flash. If my game would stop tweaking, oh my gosh. All right, there we go. That's the best you're gonna get. Low beams, high beams, horn. Not sure if that's the actual horn, but you know. Now let's test drive my dream car in Greenville. Let's go ahead, throw her. So yeah, this is actually one of the first sounds that I've made for Greenville. This is actually the first successful sound that I've made for Greenville, other than the upcoming bus sounds. So as you see, this is a lot faster than the other trims, as this is a V8. Let me know if y'all think about the M3 sounds that I've made, as this is one of my first sounds that I've made. Top speed's 177 miles per hour. We're gonna go ahead and slow down. We're not taking any risks in this video. That's pretty much it. So glad that I finally have my dream car in Greenville. It's just such a good moment, you know. I've been waiting so long for this car, and next update I can finally enjoy it. This is such a great thing to have. Alrighty, we actually have the M3 GTS. So we have different wheels, a different spoiler, we got an antenna, it's a few other things. So yeah, that M3 really showed like the punch that this car like has. Like, you see how crazy that punch of power was? So we actually have a front splitter. Not sure if it's carbon fiber or not. We have this wing, which is really nice. It even has the bolt holes. Other than that, the back looks the same, the roof looks the same. So let's drive it. This is the track focused one too. Like before, startup and idle are made by Vuxury, but I actually made the rev sound. So let's go, let's dog it. Zoom. Oh, skirt. Oh, this thing kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. All right, yeah, this thing's pretty quick. I mean, it's an M3, why wouldn't it be quick, you know? All right, so 140, 160, 180, 190. All right, cool. Top speed's 190 miles per hour. It's not going any faster. Cry about it. So if you enjoyed today's review video of the brand new BMW 3 Series, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, this has been Vuxury, and I am out.